Hi you guys, my name is Ariana. Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a St. Patrick's makeup look. So I'm just going to be taking my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Light. I'm going to be putting that all over my eyelids just to prime my eyelids and cancel out any discoloration. I'm going to be adding some Airspun just to set it all down. And with my colorful NYX palette, I'm going to be taking the green shade on a fluffy brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to be patting that on and blending it out, but not blending it out way too high. Also, I'm going to be taking the yellow on a Wet n Wild fluffy brush as well, and I'm going to be putting that right above the green just to have a clean transition and make it look a lot more neater. I'm going to be applying the yellow shade in big circular motions and windshield wiper motions. And I'm just going to be blending that out and then blending it into the green just a little bit. I'm going to be going back in with the green and patting it on and going in big windshield wiper motions and circular motions just to blend out and have the yellow and the green be blended and not have a sharp, harsh line. Now I'm going to be going back in with a little bit more yellow with that Wet n Wild brush. And I'm just going to blend it in with the green, again, just to have it more seamless and make it look a lot more nice. Now I'm going to go with a little bit more green on my e.l.f. fluffy brush. And I'm just going to be adding more green and then blending it up with the yellow just so it could be a lot more neat. With my Kat Von D Interstellar palette, I'm going to be taking the black shade on the left corner with a pencil brush, and I'm just going to be applying that right below the green, and I'm just going to be applying it with a pencil brush at first so I can get the intensity I would like. I'm just going to be patting that on in like a half moon kind of shape, and then I'm just going to apply that, and then once I'm done patting it on, I'm going to be blending it out. When it comes to working with black, it's really hard to blend out, so I usually just take a little bit at a time and then add more if necessary. So right now I'm just adding a little bit more to the corner and putting some in the middle as well. And I'm just going to be blending that out in like small circular motions and small windshield wiper motions. And I don't want to put it too high to where I'm going to be covering the green. So you just have to watch and be careful how far or how high you're going to be blending that out. Now I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. fluffy brush I used for the green, and I'm just going to be going in and blending out the black and the green so it doesn't have such a harsh line. And I'm going to be going in with like this small smudge fluffy brush kind of deal going on, and I'm just going to go in and blend out that black a little bit more too. And then I'm going to go back in with the other fluffy brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to blend out that green and add a little bit more green because I don't want to lose that green color, of course. And now with a flat brush, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Conceal. I'm going to be cutting my crease. I'm just going to cut it halfway. And since I do have hooded eyes, I am going to bring it a little bit higher than my natural crease. So I'm just going to keep on doing that, and I'm just going to go really slowly because this is the part you kind of don't want to mess up with. Since I could see a little bit more of that black underneath, I am going in with just a little bit more so it could cover up the color a lot more better. Now again, taking my Interstellar palette by Kat Von D, I'm going to be taking that white shade, and on my Eco Tools flat brush, kind of eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to be applying that white onto where I applied the concealer and where I cut my crease. I'm going to be taking that black again, and on this like circular brush, I'm going to be just applying a little bit more black on the corner, and I'm going to blend it in a little bit to where I cut my crease just so I could have a nice gradient transition between the two. Now you could just leave this look how it is, but I decided to go a little bit all out, and I'm going to be taking the Duo eyelash adhesive, and I'm just going to be taking this right above where I cut my crease with the concealer, and I'm just going to do this because I do not have any glitter glue, and just using eyelash glue is a pretty good alternative from buying glitter glue. Now I'm going to be taking the Bitsy body and nail glitter, and with a small flat brush, I'm just going to be applying this onto where I had put the eyelash adhesive. Now to clean up some of the glitter that fell onto where the white is at, I'm just going to be taking this big flat brush. I'm just going to be wiping off any glitter that may fallen out. So here's a difference between with the glitter, without the glitter. I personally liked it with the glitter. So now I'm just going to be wiping off any glitter that fell, and I do recommend that if you do the glitter that you might want to do your eyes before going on with your face makeup. Now onto the face, I'm going to be taking the Fruit of the Earth Vitamin E Skincare Moisturizer. I'm just going to be applying that onto my face before I apply any foundation, primer, and all of that good stuff. Now that I'm done applying moisturizer, I'm just going to be putting on some Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb lip gloss just to moisturize my lips. And now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer, and I'm just going to be applying that on the apples of my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, and on the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to be taking my Fit Me by Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation and also my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm just going to be mixing those two because I find when I mix these two, it gives me it matches my skin tone better. So I'm just going to be applying that on, and then I'm just going to brush it on with a Real Techniques expert blending brush, face brush. I'm just going to be blending that on. I'm going to be stippling it around, and then I'm going to be blending it in. Now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just going to be putting that on underneath my eyes, and then a little bit on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and yeah. Now I'm going to be going in with a little bit of my Mario Badesque facial spray, the Rose Water. I'm just going to spray that on because with all the powder and everything we're going to put, I don't want the makeup to look so cakey and dry. So this just adds a little bit more moisture to the look and to the face and won't look so cakey. So now I'm just going to be blending all that out with this sponge I bought from Target. And I'm just going to be, when I'm blending underneath my eyes, I do put the concealer a little bit lower than where my eyes are. So I can just blend up and it looks a lot more nicer and it's just a lot more easier. Now I'm going to be taking my Airspun in the shade Naturally Neutral. I'm just going to be putting that below my eyes, pretty much anywhere where I concealed. So the under of my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and then my Cupid's bow and my chin. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit on a brush. I'm just going to put it on the rest of my face. Now I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution setting powder in the shade Banana Powder. It's a banana powder. And I'm just going to be putting that where I put the Airspun, just so I could add a little bit more setting, I guess. And I'm going to take the Wet n Wild contour palette with a big fluffy brush. I'm going to be applying that to my cheeks, to my temples, and then on my forehead. Just going to be blending that out. And when blending bronzer, you just want to blend up and not take it so close to the inner of your face. Now I'm going to be taking my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore 03. I'm just going to be applying that to the apple of my cheeks. I like to smile when I'm putting it on, so I know exactly where I would apply it and when it looks nice. And it's better to do it on a kind of angled fluffy brush. So that's what I'm doing. And then I just brush upwards, and then I just put it a little bit above my bronzer. Now taking the NYX palette once again, I'm going to be taking that mint kind of bluish green shade on a smudge brush. I'm just going to be applying that on my lower lash line. I'm just going to be applying that there because I want a little bit of green, but also a little bit of blue hues in there. So I just decided to put that below there. And I'm just going to put that there, and then I'm going to blend it down so it won't have such a harsh line, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my non-existent lashes. And then once I'm done curling them, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Extremely Black mascara, and I'm just going to do a thin coat layer, whatever you want to call it, of mascara onto my lashes just before I apply any falsies. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking these Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, and I just applied those off of camera. And now with my Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to be taking this kind of goldish but also silver kind of eyeshadow. I'm going to use it as highlighter. I'm going to put it on above the blush, and you know where to put highlighter, I would say. And then once I'm done adding it there, I'm going to put a little bit above my eyebrow, and then on the nose of the bridge of my nose, and then on the tip of my nose, and then on my Cupid's bow. Now taking my Morphe palette once again, I'm going to be taking this gold shade, and I'm just going to be applying that on the inner corner just so there could be a little bit of gold, because of course it is St. Patrick's Day and leprechauns do love their gold. I'm just going to be applying it in the inner corner of my eyes to make me look a lot more awake. And then now I'm just going to apply some Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Gloss Bomb. I'm pretty sure this is the name. And that's the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.